Uscreen's email tools give you everything you need to run a successful paid membership. No external tools or expensive zaps required. But if you're just getting started using Uscreen to run your online community, I get it. Email can be a little overwhelming. Let me show you the essential email tools and exactly how to set them up. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a few emails that every membership business needs. For real, even if you're not on Uscreen yet, you should be setting these up wherever you email your customers. In this case, let's pretend that I just started a membership all about journaling. I help journalers and crafty people feel more connected and learn new art techniques through workshops and community and monthly challenges. As a membership owner, I know that I need to do at least two things. First, set up an onboarding email sequence to welcome in new members. And second, send an ongoing newsletter to my customers so they stay engaged. Let's start with the automation. In the admin area, I'm going to head to marketing and then automations. Here I have the option of starting from scratch, or I can use one of these templates. In the welcome category, the most important automation, in my opinion, is the free trial new member onboarding. We're going to click Use Template. Here I can see the flow of my automation. Every automation starts with a trigger. In this case, it's user starts a trial. If you don't offer a free trial with your membership, user purchases a subscription is the trigger you're going to use. But in this case, my membership has a 7-day free trial, so we'll stick with user starts a trial. The next thing I'll do is make sure that all of my subscriptions are added. So I'll make sure that this applies for trials on yearly and the monthly plan. The first thing this automation template does is add a tag. Tags are a way to label members based on activity, or in this case, which automation they're enrolled in. Later in the video, you'll see why this is so useful. Next, it waits for 5 minutes. This is so the first email doesn't overlap with the automatic receipt email people get when they start a trial or make a purchase. Don't worry, you can customize these receipt emails too in your settings. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a video that goes deeper on those. After that, it's time for the first email. The template has a suggestion for the subject line, so I'll customize this first. I can also add my own preview text. Once I click Edit, the email editor will pop up. These templates come with tips for what to include in the email and a button block ready for me to edit. But let me show you what building from scratch would look like too. Deleting a block is easy. Just hover over it and click the trash icon. Let me clear out this email, and then I'll show you how to start from scratch. Now that I'm here with a blank email, I know I need to start with a text block. I'll click Text in the New Block menu. I'll start my greeting with Hey, and then if you right-click, I can get to these variables. So I can say, Hey, first name. After writing a warm welcome, I want to guide my members to jump right into the welcome video. And for that, we need a button. Adding a button is really easy. I come down here to Add New Block and click Button. And this will pop up a button you can edit. I'm going to change my text color real quick with this menu, and I could also change the background color if I want to. For the URL, I'll paste in the URL of the video I want them to watch. And I can edit the text by clicking on the button itself. After the button, I also want to include a sign-off, so I'll add another text block, and I can say, warmly, Kylie. But looking at this, the button does seem a little too close to my sign-off, so I'm going to add a spacer. Aside from adding a new block using these buttons below, you can also hover in between two blocks that already exist and click the plus. I'll add a spacer here. And now that's spaced out a little bit better. I can preview the email to see what it will look like, and look, it's filled in my name with the variable. Once I'm happy with the email, I'll just hit Done, and then I'll keep making my way down the template and editing the emails as I go. This template was designed for a 7-day onboarding process, but if yours is longer or shorter, you can change the wait times. Let me show you how. In these wait blocks, you can click, and you can find the unit of time, which is minutes, hours, or days, and you can change how long to wait. Maybe instead of 2 days, I just want to wait 1 day here. At the end of the template, I have 2 more actions: removing the tag of trial onboarding and adding the tag of trial onboarding completed. This helps you see at a glance in your People tab who's onboarding and who's made it through the whole flow. These will also help you segment your email broadcasts later. So remember that, because we'll come back to it. Now that I have a sequence to onboard new members, I also want to set up a monthly broadcast so I can send my newsletter to my members. Automations are great for sending emails based on a user action. Things like signing up for a free trial, buying a product, canceling their membership. The list of triggers has a ton of options. But when you want to send an email at a specific date or time, that is where broadcasts come in handy. You can also find email broadcasts in the Marketing tab, just like automations. And just like automations, I can start from scratch or choose a template. The template library covers some of the most common use cases, like sending a survey to your leads or announcing a challenge. There's even a customer newsletter template if you're not sure where to start with your own newsletter. I'll click Use this template. The first page that comes up is Settings. I'm going to give this a campaign name first. This is the internal name for your email, so you're the one who sees it, not your members. This makes it really easy to remember what you sent without having to connect the subject line to the newsletter. For example, I'll call this one Customer Newsletter August. The template also comes with recommended subject line and preview text. If you've never sent a newsletter before, absolutely use these and then change it up in future months. Then I move on to the Design tab. At the top of this template, you'll find a link to Uscreen's Customer Newsletter Guide. This is just one of a growing library of playbooks you'll have access to as a Uscreen customer. But let's refocus on email. Back in the design page, I'm going to edit the content just like I did for my automation emails. I can add my text by typing in the block directly. I'll add my first name variable, and I'll also add my text. Just like the automation email builders, I'll also edit my button by adding a URL. I'll change the text and background colors. Something else I want to show you in the email builder that you can do is add images. This is a great way to add some more visual interest to your emails. All you need to do is click the image button at the bottom of your email. I've added this picture, but I don't want it to be at the bottom of my email, so that's okay. I'll just come to these arrow buttons and use them to move it around. You can also make your images open as links, which is a great strategy when your image is a video thumbnail. Once I'm happy with my email, I get to move on to the Recipients page. This template is pre-filtered to match subscription status active, which is a great place to start. But let me show you how you go one level deeper. Remember in our onboarding automation that we had them tagged as trial onboarding when they're getting that email flow? Well, I don't want to send my newsletter to people who are already getting nearly daily emails from me. So I want to exclude people who are onboarding. Because I tagged them, I can filter them out. To do that, I'm going to add a new filter group and then change the matching to none. In my filters, I'm going to choose tags and I'll click Create Filter. I'll find my trial onboarding tag and add it. And now in my audience, this is who it sends to. People who match the status of active and do not match the tag of trial onboarding. This is just a taste of what you can do with Uscreen's email tools. If you want a deeper look at any of these, whether it's automations, broadcasts, tags, let me know in the comments. Oh, and if you made it this far, but you're not building your email list yet, what are you doing? Watch the video on screen right now to learn exactly why building an email list is the best move you can make right now and the one unlock that'll make it really valuable for your business. Thanks for watching.